Welcome back to the Romanian Reaver channel with my playthrough of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Well, more or less Kingmaker, because we're still supposed to actually kill somebody for my kingdom. A reliable comrade in battle, proud lady rejected her destiny as a paladin of Shaylin, instead leaving the order behind to find her own way in life. She kinda has a whole Joan of Arc look to her, doesn't she? Huh. Oh boy. A jittery old man in squalid clothes shuffles up to you. His grey hair is unkempt and he continually clutches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks at you, his eyes widen and he tugs at his beard. Strange weather, invisible fog creeping around the woods. Scars soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange, the old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. I don't like this old man. Looks like he's the kind who can cast the evil eye. Who are you? The man freezes for a moment. Remus. But that won't help with the fog. What are you doing here? The owner raises a thick brow curiously. I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe. The frog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever. I've never seen so much before. The old man wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily. But someone must look, and no one else can. The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. I should probably go. The old man stares at you intently. You hasten? You should. Your rival wastes no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. My rival? Do you mean Tartuccio? Tartuccio. He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. Besides him are those who could stand against him, and might yet still. What power is he searching for? Someone else's, old but forever young. That which was taken from another. That which gave joy, and now gives death. Can you tell me where he is now? He is in an old tomb, south of the trading post. Thank you. The old man nods. How do you know we're rivals? I don't know. I see. You can choose where you set your eyes usually. But can you choose what they see? Well, more reason to linger. The man turns and walks away slowly, muttering softly. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the claimer shall it be. Bound, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death. I'm going to have to kill Tartuccio, aren't I?
March on!
Good. Good. Actually, before I do that, I think don't I have a sort all button? There it is. Okay. Okay. Begin resting.
We're a strange group. More like a handful of outcasts than an army of heroes. Anyway, they say even the first Aldori Sword Lord was an outcast. Are we any worse than him?
Okay, so they're not always good. Just exploring a wee bit.
A rest is in order.
Amiri, why don't you wear serious armor? Your entire body is covered in scars.
Scared? You should be.
We can do it!
Yeah.
Strike with all your might!
Only took one chop from that girl. Scale mail? Let's check real quick the scale mail terms. Slightly worse.
If you lunge into the thick of every battle, why don't you wear armor? At least we could bury you in one piece that way.
Here we go. Now the dead one is planning on burying me. Not before I bury you.
It is done.
Come on. Achievement Survivor. It's only on the way. Ancient Tomb, there it is. Okay, time for Tartuccio to meet his Entuccio. Sorry, that was bad, but I really want to kill the little fuck. If he's not dead already. Because something tells me he's the type of idiot to mess with things that are better left untouched.
No stopping now.
A gnome in gaudy purple garb seizes your attention. Of course, it's Count Tartuccio, who you know from your time in Restov. The vile gnome is standing on a small hill, expressing his discontentment in every way he can muster.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golorian!
Why hurry? The same end awaits us all.
Digging through a dusty dungeon, searching for I don't know what, and all this frowning. Scold, scold, scold. This is not how I imagined adventures with the future Baron. What am I ever going to write my book about? How we labored to open a chest filled with dust?
Quickly now, if we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
Don't you don't think it's the perfect time to throw away that silly draft and start a real book? You already have a great protagonist, me.
Yes! I shall overturn a new leaf, and on that leaf I shall pen a wonderful, thrilling story of the victory of the future Baron and the bitter defeat of his malevolent, flatulent rival. Nah.
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of his enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
What?
We won't fall!
Miserable.
Advance!
Last chapter.
Forward!
Survive. I always survive.
We can do it!
Do not falter!
Something's off with this one. Light crossbow, scorched fragment of a necklace.
Follow me.
There's the loot. I'm going to guess that little shit's going to throw in with.
What's that?
Yeah, we're already active. A memento of times long past, a well-grounded antiquities collector might pay handsomely for it.
No stopping now. Check that out.
I always survive.
Not this time, apparently. Lindsay, don't fuck up again. Luxury item. Was that everything in here?
It is done.
How sweet the first breath of fresh air after the stale damp stiffness of that tomb. Before us stretched an unending heath replete with hills and gullies and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Tartuccio and his companions had gone cold. But we would not give up so easily. Whether the trail was cold or not, it was one that we had to follow. Succeeded at lower nature check. No blade of grass was bent. It must have had enough time to straighten back, since whoever last passed through. But the heath's dry earth preserved the prints of little shoes. Our eyes to the ground, we followed the trail. We walked until finally we came to a huge gully, the dried up bed of a river of yore. But what is this? At the edge of the grass was trampled down, and the soil turned up and claw prints, lots of them. We stumbled upon a fresh battlefield, and here the trail split. One of footprints walked away from battle, and down the gully, the brave footprints that faced down their enemies followed the path along the edge. We tried to find any traces of magic in the surroundings. Okay. We discovered traces of a spell, apparently from the Illusion School of Magic, near the lonely trail descending the gully. We tried Try to imagine who or what. After idling and thought, we decided to follow the bigger trail along the path beside the gully. At first the path went right along the steep edge, but soon it turned, circling around a thick and prickly bush. No sooner had we turned than we ran into a band of kobolds who were approaching from the opposite direction. If there were any more footprints on the path, the kobolds surely trampled them, but we had no time to concern ourselves with that. The end times are nigh.
Survive.
This body
I
holds
survive.
no more. Onwards!
Survive. I always survive.
Sir, I can't keep this up much longer.
We won't falter! Forwards!
Amiri suffered a crippling wound in the bowel. This condition can only be okay. Death's door. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do we have anything like that?
I do not find this useful.
Wait, what do you have? Okay, that's actually useful. We need to get that chick healed up. That's where we have to head.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
It is amazing what the Stag Lord has achieved with such crude methods. Imagine what we might do with lawful power in our hands.
Power is lawful when it obeys the laws. Evil when it twists them to fill the treasury with gold.
Nice. Let's save before we get Amiri killed. Inevitably, because she's a bit of a dumbass as well. Hey, beautifuls.
March on.
One thing worth saying, this game is freaking gorgeous.
How curious.
Applause, please. Anything else?
No stopping now. Onwards.
Bandit's belongings are piled together in a messy heap. You find the cache under all the clothes and blankets. Opening the lid of a small hollow, you find a box full of bottles. An inscription on the side says, "Wine for the Sag Lord. Don't dare steal it, fools. Make sure you rot." Crystal, dark-haired bandit is kicking the ground irritably. When she sees you, she squares her shoulders and clenches her hands. "Well, look who's here. I'm looking for the Sagros Fortress. Perhaps you're willing to help for a small reward? You really think I serve him for money? Enough talk. Die. Who would hope to find honor among thieves? It'll be a pleasure to cross blades here."
This won't kill me. I'll survive. I always survive.
Serves you right.
Unworthy.
Miserable. Last chapter.
Stay behind me! Wretched things. Assist
can
me
do
or
it.
lose me.
I won't give up.
Despicable.
Inventory. Shift to this. Hopefully.
Strike with all your might. We won't falter. Forwards.
This can't be over.
Come on.
Let us strike as one.
We can do it. Strike with all your might.
Fucking finally. You see a dark-haired man about 45, though the wrinkles on his face make him look 60 at first sight. He's currently a prisoner, judging from the tied hands. He slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light as he moves his lips, as through speaking as someone invisible. He jerks his head up and notices you. "Praise Erastil. Someone finally chased off those scoundrels. Thank you, stranger. My name is Jod Kafken. I'm a priest of Erastil from Gald. Those bandits attacked me as I was crossing the river, said they want to take me to their leader, make me heal their wounds. Not a chance. Yeah, the help sent into me where Asta was meant to help. Okay. Yeah, I was led here by visions sent by the elk god, says in veneration. Erastio showed me that somewhere in this wild land lies the temple of the elk, an ancient shrine forlorn and desecrated. I saw the ruins of the temple and the shadows of a predator lurking in Sorcerer's Frog. I felt the echoes of the vicious rituals performed in that once blessed place. I have no doubt Erastio revealed all this to me so I could stop the ungodly sorcery that's desecrating the temple. Where is this temple? That I don't know. Visions, even divine ones, are often vague and unreliable. I know only the temple is somewhere near, in the gnarl marges. But I'm afraid I won't be able to find it myself, what with bandits lurking around every corner in this place. I hope you won't forget to reward your rescuer, old man. Shakes his head in disapproval. You think me some ingrate? I may have exhausted my supplies of prayers, while ready to heal you or bless you once I've recovered my strength. I'm afraid an old fool like me won't be able to handle the mission given to me by Erastio on my own. How can I search for the temple when the bandits around here won't let me take a single step? I head to Lewiston trading post to rest and think what to do next. Please travel. If you happen to discover the ruins of the temple Elk, come inform old Jehod. My gratitude will know no bounds. Written orders. Sweet pancakes.
Follow me.
I really should outfit my guys a bit better. Aww, doggo. Cute dog. Come here, dog. Yeah, everybody took a lot of beatings. What do I do with you, though? Negative energy, she said. Well, that didn't work. That's a fair amount.
It is done.
Okay. Grom hooked hammer. That's an interesting one.
No stopping now.
Okay, let's save. And I'm going to head back to whatever it's called. Olga. Because I need to do some freaking healing and stuff. I wonder how I can head there though directly. I think that's where the Elk God's temple is. Let's just travel there, make sure we don't die along the way.
Hungry. When we stop.
Eventually. Okay, so safe-ish. Nobody eats while we have work to do.
Rest is in order.
Yep.
March on.
Listen here. Well, since you dispatched the bandits with such skill, maybe you can help us with another problem. There's a feral swine living here in the woods. A normal wild pig. We're talking about a vicious boar. As big as a bear and wicked as a devil. The locals call him Tusk Gutter. Many hunters have lost life and limb to him. Veckel Benson found his lair and went to kill the beast, but came back with one leg. He put a bounty on the boar's head, but it looks like there aren't any heroes around here bold enough to claim it. Maybe you will rid us of this monster. Hey, we're better than local wussies, right? Wanna bet I can chop off this Tusker's snout with a single swing? Come on, let's find out. Don't think we have enough time. Alright, let's go kill this Tusk Gutter. Gives you a wide grin and slaps your shoulder. Right, that's the way I like it. Let's do this.
Onwards. Adventures await.
How may I serve you?
I need the help of a cleric. Nope. Oh, here. Ah.
How may I serve you?
What services do you offer? Okay, I'm not just gonna read that. How do I get this chick healed though? This is going to be interesting. I'm going to leave it off here now though, because it is 34 minutes. Catch you guys on the flip side when I freaking realize how to heal this woman. Without laying my hands on her. HR really doesn't like that one. Thank you for watching, or more precisely surviving up until this point, because guys know the editing's kinda interesting and my voice has a melodic tone to it. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit the subscribe button, like button. It does help out the statistics of the channel, gets more visible, you know, stuff like that. And to be honest, at one point I would like to actually make this a job so I can do better content with better quality, more games, more coverage, you know, stuff like that. Take care.